Hi everybody! Lately there's been a video going around of this electric tool, this automated split end trimmer, and I saw it being sold many years ago, I think under a different name at the time. This was back when I was a kid, so obviously I loved to watch infomercials when I was a kid for some reason, but I didn't have enough money to buy anything, which is probably good. I'm deliberately not going to mention the name of this product because I don't want to be accused of slander or anything, but basically, ever since this video has been newly circulating around on social media again in the last couple of weeks, I've been getting messages to review it and see how it works. But I'm just going to say right now, I'm never going to review this product. Please don't ask me anymore. Some of you might remember my old search and destroy video from a couple of years ago, where basically you take a lock of your hair and then you spread out the tips, and then you take some scissors here, or hair shears, good quality hair shears that you hide from your family so that they don't use it on paper or anything. And then you systematically try to find the split ends and just trim it off maybe 1/8 of an inch above where the split starts. Of course, there will be shorter hairs all along the length of your hair. The splits aren't going to be all at the bottom. There's going to be a few along the length here because of new hair growth or broken hairs. So I might have a split up here, and I apologize for the state of my hair today. I washed it, so it's about 90% dry, and it's still kind of like wet here, and it's extra fluffy because I haven't styled it or anything. But how I showed you in my search and destroy video is basically you take a lock of your hair and you curl it around your finger, and then you wait for a split end to pop up there, and then you just cut that sucker off, and then you keep going down the length. So the tool that people are sharing on social media these days is basically automating this process. It pulls the hair around a curve, and anything that sticks up will automatically get shaved off by electric trimmers. So here's my trusty tangle teaser, which I'm going to pretend is the actual tool, and it's clashing badly with what I'm wearing right now. You clamp down the hair and you slide it really slowly from root to tip as it cuts off all of the ends of your hair. So it sounds great, right? It sounds amazing in theory. But there are a couple of potential issues. One thing is that the hair has to be straight when it's going through. The maker says that it's for all hair types as long as the hair is pulled taut enough. But there are people out there who have hair that is curly enough that it will always have a bit of a kink to it, unless you apply chemicals or a lot of heat to it. So what if you have, just a little curl or a loop sticking up at the wrong moment? Those hairs might get lopped off right at the middle of the hair. But say it doesn't. Say there's no user error. Say that it does have perfect use. The most worrying part to me is just the fact that it has an electric trimmer inside. A few years ago, I saw this photo of cut hair under an electron microscope. So the one on the left shows what hair looks like when it's cut with a sharp, straight blade, and the one on the right shows the hair when it's cut with electric trimmers. You can see that the one on the left has a clean cut, while the one on the right seems to be ripped or pinched off. Now, right after your trim, you might not be able to see the difference just, with your human eyes, but the one on the right might turn into a bigger split eventually. And with a tool like this, you might be keeping it for many years without replacing the blades, and it may create more split ends than it gets rid of in the long run. And then you might have to feel like you need to use the tool more often because you keep finding splits, and this tool admittedly seems kind of fun and easy to use. So to me, it feels like it's always something that's going to keep you coming back for more. Now, I could be completely wrong. It could be the greatest tool ever. It could save you loads of time and money that you would otherwise spend at the salon getting trims. But I am sticking to my trusty trims twice a year and search and destroy in between while I'm listening to a podcast or just talking on the phone or something like that, because that is what has always worked for me. That's all I have to say for today. If you have actually used this tool and it works, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know that I'm completely wrong, because that would be amazing if this tool actually, did what it said and did not create more splits in the long run and would not have the risk of cutting off the hair in the middle and was actually for all hair types and all of that good stuff. But also, if you've tried this tool in the past and it didn't work for you, then leave a comment below and let us know why and start a conversation about this. Yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys when I see you.